This is Spooners. We're gonna head down Spooners and go up Outer Limits. Just do some monster trucking. You're officially a pre-runner now. Two-wheel drive, really nice. Race Cherokee. Seth's up there on the road of shame. Yeah. Like the fact that there's a trail here and this is where we gotta go, it just doesn't really make much sense.
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Discover Bank.
You too can have a cool rock crawler. Just get a credit card and be irresponsible. We had a short night of wheeling last night because Seth broke his rad, but it's before 7 a.m. Hammertown's coming alive, and we are getting our stuff together. We're heading out early because we're gonna go run Spooners and Outer Limits, which are a long ways out and the long trails. So we're gonna get our stuff going. And we're gonna do another day of rock crawling at King of Hammers. Stay tuned. Well, our 7 a.m. start turned to an 8 a.m. start, but we're heading to Spooners and Outer Limits. Beauty day on the lake bed to do the thing with the boys. But I believe this is Spooners, and we're gonna work our way down this one and loop around to the bottom, and then we come back up a trail called Outer Limits, or it's the other way around, and I'm really good at getting things wrong. For you guys who've been watching my whole trip, I'm gonna repeat myself a bunch of times talking about these rigs, so I apologize for that, but everyone who's new watching, we're out with Team Washington State. They invited me down, riding with Chris, Trail Dad, in his minty 6-liter LS 1-ton Toyota car. This thing has been just dominating this week. It's been good fun. We got Seth in the 1-ton Cherokee, propane powered 4-liter, yada yada yada. And I can't walk backwards down here. And we got Silas in his little lightweight buggy that's got all sorts of custom parts. So it's been a little bit island spec, a little bit of fancy car, a little bit of race car so far this week. We're on day 4 here at the Hammers. We came, there's all sorts of race car stuff going on. We've literally done absolutely none of that. We're just here to do rock crawling with the boys. Ask Silas. This is Spooners. We're gonna head down Spooners, cross the bottom, and go up Outer Limits. So we're about as far as you can get from camp right now, way out in the desert. It was probably a 10-mile rip out here, which still isn't that far, but it's early and we got a day of rocks ahead of us. It's not gonna get diff hung this time. Way better. So these, I'm not sure what housings these are, but he's got 50 degrees of steering apparently. Those are 9-inch ring gears. No water in his tires, so those are 39-inch reds. 22R on propane. I'm not sure what his trans is. He's running an Atlas. And this thing works really well. Hell yeah. So we went out night wheel last night. We were trying to look for full of angst, I think, and we ended up finding blueberry, and we didn't make it far before this man killed the radiator, so we had to drag him back home. We spent an hour last night pulling a brand new radiator in this thing. We only used like 6 zip ties. We also used a ratchet strap and some baling wire to hold it all together. So I'll take a look so we can embarrass Seth later, because this thing, honorary Allen spec, it's held together with zip ties, ratchet straps, and baling wire. Sure, he's got a 10.5-to-1 reduction on his 4-speed Atlas, which is very fancy car parts, but then he also has like hundreds of zip ties on this thing holding together, so it's mint. Bang! Let your diff out. Nice. Love it when that works. Seth's hearing some kind of weird pop, he said. Nothing evidently wrong. Fine then, Cherokee, you keep your secrets. Nah, that's the sound. That's a really bad sound. That's definitely something. We honestly don't actually know where the sound is coming from, and we can't recreate it. So we're just gonna keep going here, and hopefully Seth's day of wheeling isn't a short one. No, that's front ring gear tooth or something. It's front end.
Well, yeah, keep going. I want to hear it do the thing.
Oh yeah, well it's.
Why do we want to hear it?
Because then we 100% know.
I don't want to hear it.
We're gonna hear it. Come on, keep going.
Oh, well that's definitely a ring gear sound.
You did the thing.
I know, I just missed it. I had the camera off.
Damn.
When he put it in reverse, it went dang, 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 dang. Killing a Dana 60 ring gear. That's impressive. You're officially a pre-runner now. Two-wheel drive,
Really nice.
race Cherokee. Messed up the teeth on D-cell on the back side of the gears. So if he goes in reverse, it goes honk, 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 honk. Forward's still working okay. So we're gonna get him to the bottom of Spooners, and then he's gonna take a left, go back to Hammer Down and find himself a gear set, get to work. And I think we're gonna keep rock crawling. But big surprise, the Jeep broke again. You make it too easy to make Jeep jokes when you keep braking.
Straight up not having a good time.
What we really hope is gear set doesn't bind up, because then it makes it a lot harder to get out of here. Shouldn't say things like that, right? But it's time to give a shout out to everybody watching, everybody subscribing. Big shout out to the guys on the Patreon channel who are helping support the channel, which is the only reason I can get down here is because of those guys. So all of you team freeloaders, thank the guys on the Patreon channel for supporting me making Saturday morning cartoons. So if you do sign up over there, you get early access to video, extended cut videos, uncensored videos. You get your name on the Pathmaker rig, you get a decal pack, you get cheap merch, you get all sorts of good stuff. So if you like your Saturday morning cartoons and want to see more of this sort of stuff, well, think about signing up on the Patreon channel, because I couldn't do this without those guys. So I appreciate the hell out of you guys, and I appreciate the hell out of everyone watching, because well, I got the best goddamn job in the world, chasing rock crawlers down canyons. Keep in mind too, when I say we're running these trails, we're not just running like the easy lines on Spooners, which is over there. We're running the optional ridiculous stuff, because well, we're not here for the race car lines, we're here for the rock crawler lines. So it's big dumb drops on big dumb rocks. I'm in danger. Nice moves, man. Hell yeah. It's pretty early, it's 9:30. Could be worse though. We could have 3 or 4 hours of wrenching ahead of us. But Seth's gonna get out of this trail and head back to Hammertown and start working on that himself. And we're gonna keep wheeling, I think. There's that signature ring gear sound. No more backups. Also, you sharp-eyed viewers, I'm sure will say, well, you're wearing the same shirt as yesterday. You're damn right I am. Because, well, there's normal wheeling dirty, and then there's Hammertown dirty. And I'm running short on shirts already, so this shirt's awfully ripe. Those of you that know, you know. It's this is a hard event just because you end up spending 7 or 8 days in the desert, and well, a little bit of dust, a little bit of dirt, and there's long hours of wheeling, so it gets pretty pungent by the end of the week. It'll be fun. I haven't shot as much of Chris's rig on this trail just because he's making such a good time that I'm having a hard time keep up with him. This is a cool trail though. I've never been on this one. Spooners. There's a whole big sections that I haven't been filming that are pretty rocky but not worth me firing up the camera. So this has actually been a pretty long trail so far. God damn. Bang. Ooh. Back and forth. Just force it. Wow. That was badass. Seth's up there on the road of shame. This pit stop brought to you by Monster. It's still not even 10 a.m. so it's we haven't had our first trail sodas today yet. Days are long around here, so it's hard to have breakfast sodas. These back tires were brand spanking new 4 days ago, so they've had a bit of hard wear already. It's one of the problems with sticky tires. They you leave a lot of rubber on the rocks, woo, so they don't last long. Tires are consumable. Surviving on caffeine and junk food, it's part of the Hammers experience. Finished Spooners before 10:30 in the morning, and now we've looped around and we are heading up Outer Limits. We also didn't have a very late night last night, thanks to Seth. It's an ongoing theme here. Keeps finishing the day early. Must be a Jeep thing. Thankfully, I'm riding in a much more reliable vehicle. It's a Toyota Chev, a Chevota. Well, after 4 days of talking about the same rigs, surprisingly, Motormouth me, the annoying guy, running out of things to say. I'm also out of breath because I'm out of shape. I'm walking up canyons early in the morning after 4 days of drinking, and it's hot, but we're having a hell of a lot of fun. So the race line's over here, the rock crawling line is over there. Woo. It's so close. Yes. Well done. Damn. Color me impressed. But it's like every trail we do is cooler than the last. Maybe that's just my enthusiasm for rock crawling, but this never gets old. We'll put this in the garbage bag. Fancy. That's for all the you guys are wrecking the trail crowd. We're actually picking up garbage on the way, so don't even worry about it. We're doing our part. had someone ask me on the Instagram if this is a white power symbol. No, this is from Mint. That's all it means. Nice. Hell yeah. So this is brand new this weekend door panel, looking mint. His mom's gonna get so mad at him. Chowing exhaust fumes. I complain about the propane rigs, but honestly it smells better to stand behind them than it does to stand behind a stinky junkyard gas pot LS. Nice, yeah. Hell yeah. It's a big car for some of those cracks. That's not a car, it's a truck. It's an off-road car. Give you an idea of some of these, like, keep in mind this rock right here, these guys can drive over. Well, it's that tall. It's like almost nipple height. And camera never does justice. The size of some of these rocks, the size of some of these climbs in this canyon are big. I like it. Man. Just do some monster trucking. Force. Props to this guy, 37's leaf sprung by himself. He's a real man. The real man with pink stripes on his Samurai. I love it. That's rad though. Out here, rocking it solo. It takes some balls to be solo, because if you have a problem, well, it's a long walk back to camp from here. Making it happen though. Mud terrains, love it. He's doing it though. Big props to that guy. Oh, Samurai guy is heading downhill. We're heading uphill. How much suspension? All of it. Yeah, try to stay high on that wall. You might have got it. You did. Hell yeah. I was about to say negative things. Nice. That's the top outer limits. Looks like we found a white Cherokee party. And we're heading this way. I think we're gonna go run King's Veto. Found a broken Jeep. There we go. Perfect timing.
I know, it worked out great.
Alright, I think we're rolling into King's Veto. We got an audience up there. Cruiser buggy and race car. This looks like good times. I've never seen this trail. So it's all just a surprise. pile of boulders. Those are 39-inch BFG crawlers, reds. So give you an idea of the size of some of these rocks. Ugh, undercut. Sometimes when you're trying the hardest lines, you just can't make it work. So we'll go this way. Royal We, I'm on 2-foot Cadillac here. I don't know, some of you guys are gonna ask, where's Pathmaker? Why don't you have Pathmaker with you? Well, I run a pretty half-assed YouTube channel, and this is an expensive trip. So the numbers just don't number in terms of my budget and dragging my fat piece of junk all the way down here. So stoked that these guys with much fancier parts and cars invite me down, because otherwise I'd just be at home. Well, as the day wears on, I can hear Chris's rig struggling to start behind me. So she's not happy at Dad. Yeah, now cut in. Nice stuff. Man. This, like the fact that there's a trail here and this is where we gotta go, it just doesn't really make much sense. Damn! Hells yes! That was epic. The sass talk doesn't have nearly as much sass to it at this time of the morning, because we haven't actually started having trail sodas yet. Yeah! Ah. Silas is making me nervous over here. Making it work though. Nice. Did it. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Chris getting out, that's a bad sign. Don't tell me you have to open your hood up. Oh, it's the first time this week. It's a real convenient place to be able to open your hood. Does that mean it's time for a trail soda? It's probably time. Hang on, let's see. No, it's 12:25. It's totally time.
Good?
No.
Well, what happened?
It doesn't want to start.
Oh.
He's opening his hood for the first time this week.
Oh.
I know. In the stupidest spot ever, too. Why is she squirting? I like that has happened on its own. Your car is mad at you. No, Dad. Well, we're not sure. We lost fuel pressure. We got it back there, so something is unhappy. We're gonna try to get him up to the parking area there, and we'll take another look at it. But weirdly, we lost fuel pressure, and it's back now. Man, sandwich wagon at the top of the hill. Time for something to eat. Well, we think we've solved the fuel pressure issue. You taking pictures for the internet? Because this is just a mind-blowing rear truss. Look at that. That's Island Spec. The guy doesn't even know what Island Spec is, but look at what he did. Not to roast this guy, but that's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of work right there. And now we're heading down a trail called Nightmare, and I see race cars coming up. So I'm gonna get out of the way. Well, this doesn't look too difficult, especially not going downhill. I'm guessing if those guys are pre-running up, then this is part of the race course. But sure is better than taking the road back to Hammertown. We're working our way back over there. We got to go find Seth, give him a hand with his new gear set, and we got to pick up a distributor for this man. Well, this is one of those trails, especially because I'm pointing downhill. It doesn't look very steep. It's quite steep. These little rocks suck. Here's another race car. It's pre-running.
Are you not done yet? No, I'm not done.
See that?
Oh,
What did Seth have to go to town for? Oh, there was none in Hammertown? Oh, that's super lame.
And yeah, they go like 2.5 hours away.
Oh. We got a bit of wrenching to do. We hear Seth could apparently not find a set of 538 gears for Dana 60 in Hammertown. So he is driving 2.5 hours to go pick up a new gear set, and then 2.5 hours back. So these guys aren't going anywhere for a few hours. We're gonna figure out exactly what's going on with our fuel pump. I think Silas had a few things to look at.
bolts.
But,
Here's a bolt right
Bolt's
here.
not happy.
This is how they all look.
Well, you're gonna need to go to the hardware store.
what bolt is that out of the freaking? Had you already loosened those, or how the hell?
The whole locker fell apart.
Oh.
Locker fell apart. Bolts went through ring gear.
Chris, you gotta.
Well, we were talking about the locker last night about how we should have just welded it,
Look, here's
so the locker actually let the team
bolt.
down. Oh yeah, there's.
There's another one. Hey, get up.
Huh. So it actually wasn't the ring gear that let the team down. It was the locker that let the team down.
Which is exactly what happened last time you did this.
See, now if he was proper Island Spec, he would have just welded the rear, the front, and then that wouldn't have happened. Oh, your weld lift's gonna break. No, your locker's gonna break. Well then, here's the problem.
Okay. Jeeping.
Just jeeping. Oh, why is this guy always the one fixing stuff?
I don't know. I could try to be the guy on YouTube that's fixing the shit.
Tune in next week. Seth's broken again. Well, at the rate we're going, we still got multiple days here.
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Discover Bank. With a credit card, any dreams are possible.
You too can have a cool rock crawler. Just get a credit card.
Yeah.
Be irresponsible.
It's fine. I'll buy a house in 2020, never.
So I think that means that our night wheeling adventure is not happening tonight. We're gonna get this thing buttoned up. We're gonna have a few more drinks, and we're gonna get back at it tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for more rock crawling King of the Hammers. We'll see what Seth's gonna break tomorrow.